Welcome to the Gentle Ledger. Today is Tuesday, February 10th, 2026, and the market feels like a balancing act after reaching a summit. Not descending, just deciding how long to stay. Now, let's turn softly to the U.S. indexes, where Wall Street finished mixed after briefly flirting with new highs. The Dow Jones Industrial Average rose plus 0.10% to 50,188.14, marking another record close. The S&P 500 slipped minus 0.33% to 6,941.81, easing slightly after touching fresh territory earlier in the day. The Nasdaq Composite fell minus 0.59% to 23,102.47, weighed by communication services and technology shares, and the Russell 2000 declined minus 0.35% to 2,679.77, showing small caps pausing alongside growth stocks. The tone was not reversal, it was digestion. Gently moving into the corporate highlights, earnings and guidance created sharp contrasts across sectors. Spotify surged plus 14.7% after strong user growth and upbeat guidance, while Marriott International climbed about plus 8.5% on optimism around luxury travel demand. Hasbro gained roughly plus 7.5% after beating earnings expectations, and DuPont advanced about plus 5% following strong results. But the market balanced enthusiasm with scrutiny. S&P Global fell about minus 9.7% on weaker profit forecasts, and Coca-Cola dropped roughly minus 1.5% after underwhelming revenue guidance. Alphabet slipped around minus 1.8% amid concern over rising AI spending, reflecting continued sensitivity to capital expenditure narratives. This was a session defined by selectivity, the market rewarding clarity more than scale. Overseas, in Asia and Europe, the mood carried across gently. Japan's Nikkei 225 rose about plus 2.3% to another record high, buoyed by economic reform optimism, while European markets finished mixed as investors mirrored the U.S. balance between strength and caution. Global sentiment felt coordinated, not euphoric but comfortable near highs. In commodities and bonds, the story shifted quietly toward accommodation. Treasury yields fell after weaker retail spending data increased expectations for possible interest rate cuts later in the year. Lower yields supported equities, even as investors resisted pushing prices aggressively higher. Turning now to the newer corners of finance, in crypto land participation softened slightly. Bitcoin traded around the low $70,000 range, moving gently lower in sympathy with technology shares, while broader digital assets followed the same measured rhythm, neither risk off nor risk on, simply attentive. As the day settles into evening, let's rest in the reflective summary and outlook. Today's session was not about direction, it was about altitude. Markets hovered near highs and tested whether they deserved to remain there. Tonight, let that steadiness carry you into rest, balanced, observant, and quietly grounded. Good night.